Okay. So, udder, you know, like the cows. This week's vlog. Hello moms, I am Dionne with Short and Sweet Languages. How are you? This month's vlog, I want to address pronunciation. If you're worried about your pronunciation not being good when you are learning Spanish, I want to tell you pronunciation does not matter that much. First of all, because our goal in learning a language is to communicate, right? So if you are able to be understood, that is the goal of learning a language, to communicate and to be understood. I am going to address the R, but even if you don't quite get it, it doesn't matter that much. Just know that. Okay, so the R in Spanish. So there are two sounds for the R. When we have one R, it is ere, like that, like para, which means for me, para mí, para, that's one R. And then we have the two R's, R, which seems to be the hardest one for people, right? And that's a trill. And that one we use in carro, car, carro, instead of saying carro, right? Carro. So these are the two sounds we're addressing. Let's work with the first one, ere. So in English, you have this sound. You already know how to do the sound. So you are halfway successful already. You can say ere. For example, in English, we use the sound when there's a T or a double T in between two vowels. Like otter, the animal, O-T-T-E-R, otter. You say it, right? Otter. Or butter, butter. That sound, that's our single R sound in Spanish. That's it. So now try saying para mí, for me, para. Just pretend there's a T or a double T in there. Para mí, para mí, para mí. Eso es para mí. That is for me. Es para mí. Is that for me? Oh my gosh. Es para mí. Es para mí. Es para mí. Got it? You got it. You can pronounce the R in Spanish. There you go. Great job. So, the double R. The tongue is in the same position as the single R. So for you, the double T. So the same position, that's where the tongue is gonna be. But what the tongue is doing, we are actually blowing air out and doing the trill, okay? So I am going to put my tongue out here so you can see what it's doing. So you're just holding the tongue, blowing air out, and it's going to trill, okay? Now this is not the way we say it, but I'm just gonna put my tongue out so you can see it, right? So, that's what it does. Can you try that? Put your tongue out here and blow air out so that it vibrates, it trills. Okay. So, sorry. What we are going to do is that exact same thing. You might need to practice that one, okay? And what we're gonna do is put the tongue inside the part of your palate that is right behind your teeth. It's called the alveolar ridge. And I'll show you a picture right there. Alveolar ridge. So that part of your palate that is right behind your teeth. There. All right? You put it there and then you do the same thing. You blow air out and you hold your tongue hard so that it will vibrate. It will trill. Can you do that? Yes. Right? Okay, so now let's say car in Spanish, which is carro. 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 How'd you do? Carro. Carro. Okay, this is gonna be a great practice video. Try and do it with your kids and see if they can do it. Actually, okay, it depends on the age of your kids because my youngest cannot do this. Just like kids take longer even to do the English R sometimes they have a harder time with the R until they're a little bit older. And my youngest is 4. Like she should be, I need to work with her actually, her R's, English and Spanish. So if they're too young, don't even worry about this because the tongue is, I don't know why, but they'll say L instead of the R. Calo. So they'll say calo. I don't know why. And then as they get older, they're fine. So my 6-year-old can say it just fine. Carro. And sometimes she'll be a little lazy. Carro, carro, and it will sound like a 1R, and I'll have to correct her and say carro, 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 and then she'll say it. So it is learnable. It is not that your tongue is built a certain way. It's not that, your mouth is not used to making that sound, so it takes a little effort at the beginning, but then you get it just fine. Okay? Please practice. I would love to see you practice. You can send me a DM with your video of trying your R if you want. But make sure and practice. It is very doable. But if you don't get it just like you would want to, it's still okay. Because our goal is communication, right? Not to sound like a native. That is not our goal in learning another language. As I learn other languages, I know I'm not going to sound like a native probably, right? That's okay, but I speak it and you understand me, and that is awesome. Okay, have a good week. Blessings to you, and I will see you here next week. Make sure and like the video and subscribe and all that good stuff if you found this useful, and you can share the video if you found it useful. Okay, have a great week. Nos vemos.